Welcome in, everybody.
Welcome back.
Welcome. Why you always say back? Why you always say back?
I haven't said it for like 2 episodes.
Damn, why is this couch sinking in?
I don't
Feel
know.
like I'm in a low, homie.
Hey,
In a low.
maybe you're
What's up, everybody? Welcome in. I see all you guys right here. Tonight we have a pretty good episode. Pretty sad episode, but it's gonna be pretty good.
pretty
overall.
sad. Don't start like that.
Well, you'll get it when they hear what everything's gonna be about. But anyways, not everything, but a response, if you will. What's up, NORBEEZ? How was your day, homie? How was your day?
It was good, man. I had breakfast at this diner near.
I was waiting for you to say
LAX.
Taco Bell.
And then near LAX. It's a pretty cool establishment.
Oh yeah.
Right by LAX.
Uh-huh.
I had a breakfast burrito.
A breakfast burrito?
Yeah. Now when I order a breakfast burrito, I always expect like 2 little small burritos.
Yeah.
With egg.
Hey, so
bacon.
when you get a breakfast burrito,
Yeah.
what do you like in your breakfast burrito?
Well, I mean, it only comes with egg, bacon, cheese, and potatoes, right? I mean, does yours come differently?
You know what I like, bro? I like there's a place right there in by Bristol Park in Commerce. Shout out to Moreno. And they have the best breakfast burritos.
Best.
It's called man, I can't even say that word on the what you call it, but it's SUICIDE. You know what I mean? When you unalive yourself.
Oh.
But it's called that with an S.
Oh, what?
Burrito. That's what it's called.
Really?
Yeah, and the tortilla's kind of red. And I don't know if they make the tortilla in tapatio or what, but it's like spicy. You know what I mean?
It sounds like it's like a tomato tortilla.
No, it's not a tomato one. It's like spicy, bro.
Really?
Like, yeah, but it's bomb. It's a big burrito, and they're not stingy with nothing. They hook you up with the papas. They hook you up with the eggs.
Okay.
They throw sausage in there. Whatever you want. You want onions, all that. They hook it up.
So you took Moreno there and not me?
No, I didn't take him there. I'm just saying
oh.
because that's right there in his neighborhood.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's right there in his neighborhood.
Don't let me catch you, man. Don't let me catch you, Marvelous.
Where?
Huh?
What are you talking about?
Taking other foods to go eat
Shut up.
at cool ass restaurants. Okay,
Hey,
wait.
you know what we should do? Speaking of that, we should have an episode or do something with the people that watch, all the homies right here and the girls. Like we should have like a dining with Marvelous and NORBEEZ or something. No, for reals.
That sounds like another show.
Why not? Like no, for reals. Like we could take a couple of homies. I mean, don't act like you're broke, NORBEEZ.
Damn,
You
broke,
could treat
bro.
somebody, homie.
I will treat somebody.
You treat somebody, and I'll treat somebody from the chat.
Damn.
How about that? I'm calling you out right now.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Don't act broke, NORBEEZ. Man, homie, you act all shit. See the way he is? I want to treat you guys and kick it with you guys. And this bottle right here.
Hey,
doesn't.
I said I would.
Hey, speaking of chat, can you give people a shout out, bro?
Definitely. Let's give the for the peoples that showed up early. Shout out to Southtown SD, Carlos Ceballos, Chris from Arizona, Lisa Duran Carrillo. We got Cadillac, Only 6'4", Brad Pipple. We also have 94M, Carlos, ABC. Hi, Ivan. We also have.
Don't do that on the mic. People are listening to you, NORBEEZ. They're listening to you.
We got Clarissa Turcios also. We got Don Tomo up in here. We got the one and only Boss Lady. We got Jason All-Star. We got
Hey, say their names with more enthusiasm.
We got
homie.
we got El Pedo Te Asco.
Yeah, you're having a hard time pronouncing them words, huh?
I think that name.
NORBEEZ, I got a question.
Arturo Frias, Marco Ortiz, Truth Hurts, and Alfredo Rodriguez.
Orale.
I go for it with your question.
Hey, did you get the corrido I sent you?
Oh yeah. The one with Felipe Esparza. Shout out to Felipe Esparza.
Is it? The corrido, the song. Didn't I send you a song?
Oh yeah, you did. I thought you were talking about the story that you posted. Yeah.
Did you like it or no?
Yeah, I think I followed that guy.
That's the homie from the homie Risk. The one that we went to go eat today. Me and the homie Chris.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he gave it to me. And
You
I
mean
was
the
like,
one that you didn't invite me to?
shut
That-
up,
you
man.
talking
You
about
were
that
giving
one?
your boyfriend a ride. Stop lying, homie.
See,
I always
see how
invite
you are?
you. I
You see
always
how you are?
invite,
You
even
see
when
how
I
you
took
are?
my brother to go eat and my son.
Shout out,
And
Tommy.
you went to go you went to go pop up. But yeah, hey, shout out to everybody in the chat. I appreciate you guys being here. I hope you guys enjoyed tonight's show episode. Tonight's episode is gonna be really important, and you'll find out and after we read some of the questions why it's really important. Um, the other thing is when I get into this story, if you guys have your kids watching with you, you're gonna want to send them to the other room just to let you know. So I'll give you the heads up before, um, but it's important. You know what I mean? It's important for any families out there, anybody that's a stepfather, anybody that's a stepmother, for you guys that got kids and or take care of kids or children or whatever.
I think you could just said fair, just a fair warning.
Yeah.
You might want to send the kids.
Yeah, no, but I'm not. I already said that part. But what I'm saying is, it's very important that we touch on this subject
Okay.
tonight. And
All right,
yeah,
sounds good. Shout out to we also got we got Cinco RMV, Angela Basaldua. We also have, I don't know if I said, but Jason Martinez, Nadine. We got 805 Plumbing and Drain San Diego. He said, when did the show start? I'm not getting notified. Oh, that's not good.
let people know how to join, bro.
Well, make sure that you when you go to the Marvelous Minds page, make sure that you click on all notifications, because sometimes if you just have it automatic, it's not gonna tell you. You got to make sure that it's on all notifications, so you could always be in the know when we go live.
Oh, and you want to let them know about the members and the oldies, real quick?
Yeah, definitely.
That to view, because a lot of people go, "Hey, I can't see your oldies. I can't find your oldies." Well,
Okay, so the past shows for the oldie shows or any other song show is definitely going to be on the members only part of the page. So if you want to be a member, you gotta have to click on the join, and from there you get two options to choose from. Whichever option you choose, it helps us tremendously with the channel to keep it growing and keep it going. But you could go in there once you become a member. You have access to all the past OD shows and any other song show and any other content that we put in the members area, just for members only, because we like to keep something special for you guys, and we can't make those music shows public because we get in trouble also. Shout out to Risky Business and El Boo Boo, also DJ Paz 345. Shout out to them. Aside from that's it for that.
all right. I want to ask you a question. What do you think about the Dodgers, man?
I thought you were gonna ask me. So finish the story you started off with about that place and you were having breakfast. But
NORBEEZ, shut up, man. You're clowning now. See the way he bullies me? You see the way he bullies me? Because I'm shorter than him. Because I'm shorter than him.
Shout out Alex Hernandez. Oh, the Dodgers. Well, okay.
What's up, Alex? How you doing, homie? Welcome in, everybody. Clarissa, Suave, Risky Business, El Boo Boo. I can't see DJ Paz. That's all I can see from right there on the TV. Right. Go for it, bro. Go for it.
So as far as with the Dodgers, it's always a delicate subject, especially here in LA, because there are people that aren't happy with the Dodgers. They're not happy with the organization because of what they did to our community. Palos Verdes up there with the neighborhoods that was majority all raza, and the Dodgers paid the city to pretty much relocate all those people, and the city that didn't do that, they went back on their word and left over a bunch of our people.
So
I got that stadium.
So check it out. So say the people that aren't happy with the whole Dodger Stadium situation, right?
Yeah.
And they have families. I understand that, but what would be I don't want to say reimbursement, but what would be like
make amends?
Yeah.
How would they make amends?
Yeah. How would they make them? Exactly. Thank you, NORBEEZ. Perfect. How would they do that?
Well, I think it's a little tough now, because currently the main issue, aside from them doing that in the past, the owners of the Dodgers, one of the owners is, from what I hear, is a partner in companies that are building these new new. I guess you want to call them like holding areas or detention centers for people
Yeah, he
that.
invests in them.
Yeah, he invests in those
Yeah.
companies. So, in a sense, people are saying by people going to Dodger games, they're also paying to build these places, which goes against our community.
Yeah.
Because obviously everybody knows that ICE is mostly just targeting our people.
So what my question is, bro, is if the owners of the team, right, they went out to the community, which is never going to happen, and they said, hey, you know what do you guys want? What do you want? We have a team. Do you want us to relocate? Do you want us to build these communities back? What do you want?
And that's a really good question because shout out to Buried Under the Blue because they answered that question because they have relatives that were connected to those communities.
Right.
And as far as I know, the main spokesperson for Buried Under the Blue says that if they want to try to make amends, they could start out by building centers for the community. Strictly for that community area because they lost so many resources when they got rid of that when they got rid of the community there. So from what I hear, they want the Dodgers to build these centers for our children to have programs like after school programs, day programs where they could they have the resources to get educated and have a safe place for them.
Yeah.
That's one way from what I hear that they would want the Dodgers to do. And as far as I know, they haven't replied to that at all.
Okay. You want to read the super chat, bro? Por favor, and
let's
tell
see.
them that that's gonna go to their the what you call it?
Truth Hurt says, I don't understand this copyright stuff, but can you play Smokey's Agony and Ecstasy? Well, yeah. Once you get if you have publicly copyrighted, because when you're monetized, your channel monetized, you can't have it like that because then YouTube sees it as you're using somebody's.
I think that they're asking us
protected.
and referencing that this is the oldie show.
Okay, so this isn't the oldie show. This is the regular show, as far as I can tell that we've been doing.
So this is the educational show. So the oldie show is gonna be when? When do you want to do the oldie show?
That's probably gonna be on Wednesday or Thursday.
See the way he is. He
Or
and I know you guys keep
Wednesday or
asking me, but it's this dude right here. Wednesday or Thursday. So that means Friday maybe. I want to do it tomorrow. I want to have the oldie show tomorrow.
He
I
wants
got
to
some
do it
bangers.
tomorrow.
I got bangers for you guys. You guys already know what I got. But
more than likely,
I gotta
it's
wait
gonna
for
be-
this guy.
Yeah. Well, it will happen. It will come, and it will be glorious.
all right. So tonight's show it's a hot topic. It's gonna be a hot topic. We're gonna make some people famous tonight too. So because they want to be famous and they're in my inbox. You know what I mean? When they shouldn't be. So we're gonna make them famous tonight. So
They want your attention, and you're
they
giving
want
it to
they
them?
want my attention. So hey, I can't give everybody hugs, but I'm gonna give you guys a special hug tonight, and I hope you enjoy tonight's show because I know you're watching. But go ahead, NORBEEZ. You want to get to some of the questions, homeboy?
Oh yeah, let's go. I was gonna finish my story, but I guess you didn't want me to. But
No,
that's cool.
Now people are gonna be wondering, what is he gonna talk
But
about?
always bullying.
Oh my God,
Always
is he gonna expose me?
bullying.
Go ahead. Hey, Truth Hurts. On that super chat. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. I am gonna play your song on the oldie show. Okay. Since you dropped that, so I apologize for tonight. It's not the oldie show though. Okay. But my respects to you and the family.
Alrighty. Let's go with the questions. We got it from Crazy Rose 626 says, did you know King Von did a music video on Whittier and Soto, a song called Demon?
I did not know that.
I don't even know who that is.
King Von, the one that got unalived. He was an up and coming rapper, but he
Really?
was known for like putting in work in his neighborhood.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know who that is. We got Risky Business saying, did you guys celebrate Dia de los Muertos? Why or why not?
Did you?
Yeah, I always celebrate it. That's an important holiday, or an important day where our culture pretty much welcomes our relatives that have passed on, that have made the journey. And
Is there a separate way, bro? My bad, I don't mean to cut you off. Is there a separate way that they celebrate that in Oaxaca?
no, basically it's the same thing. We leave offerings, which is food, drink, and we invite bandas to come in and play, And we make it more of a joyous occasion where there's music, food, and conversations.
Yeah.
Talks about the past, about the people that we lost. Like we just celebrate them and talk about their life.
Right.
So they're not forgotten either.
Yeah, it's a celebration in our culture, but I think, and I hate to keep saying this, but referencing colonizers is they made it ugly, the whole skull and all that stuff, and
Yeah, wait, they don't
made
they
it,
don't really do that.
yeah,
In
they
the
made
Pueblo.
it an ugly thing,
Yeah, they made it into a whole nother thing. I mean, I don't know. But you know what? It's interesting because somebody said that they don't want colonizers or people that voted for Trump or that are raza or white people in general that to celebrate that holiday.
hmm
Some TikTokers made a video. I know I'm gonna get hated, but I don't think they shouldn't be allowed to do that. And I did message. I put a comment saying, "Well, it's not really up to you. That celebration isn't a political tool. It's not for you to use it use it for politics because in general that's what they're trying to do because they voted for a certain person. They shouldn't be celebrating it, but it has nothing to do with like politics of society. It has to do with culture, respecting the past, respecting the people that have passed on."
Okay, want to go to the next one?
Yeah,
NORBEEZ, you have the longest explanations.
I know.
I appreciate you though, bro. I appreciate you. I appreciate you.
Did you answer the question? Did you celebrate it? Why?
Oh,
Why not?
yeah, I celebrate. I celebrate it not only on that day, but all the time.
We got hated one that says, "What do you think the U.S. leadership? What do you think of the U.S. leadership letting Qatar build an Air Force base on U.S. soil?"
It's nothing dramatic to me. It's nothing that's news to me. A lot. You're gonna see other than Qatar. You're gonna see other militaries here. So that isn't the only one that's gonna be here. This corporation. It's a corporation. You can buy into the corporation. So if you have the right amount for the so-called leaders, and I'm not talking about Trump or none of that, the real people in power, hey, you could push an agenda if you wanted to.
Yeah, for the most part, yeah. It's monopoly over here. Pues says NORBEEZ claims to be the real Spanish Fly. Hey, but you know what? Shout out to Spanish Fly because from what I hear, they got a new album in the works. So
shout out to Kentucky. What's up,
so
Carlos?
stay tuned for that one. Stay tuned to that one. Let's see. We also got
Who we got?
we got Latlok 510 says, "Is 3-Eye Atlas a comet or is it just another NORBEEZ projectile turd caused by Taco
What
Bell?"
the heck? Oh man, no, it's
guess,
go ahead, bro.
Could be
Go ahead.
celestial. It's a little celestial. It's coming from me.
Oh my god, what do you really think it is, NORBEEZ? What do you really think it is?
I don't know. I mean,
Okay, so are you?
It could be one of those things where what do you call them?
What?
What do you call those things?
A hologram?
No.
What?
What do you call that? They're fake, but they push it on people.
An agenda?
Not an agenda. Yeah, false flag.
A false
There you
flag.
go, false flag.
Okay, but honestly, like, do you think it's a comet up there, or do you think it's something else?
It's probably something else. I mean, if those videos that they're
Or
showing
you,
are
that
real.
would, it would depend on if you're a flat earther or a ball earther. That's what I was getting at.
What? What do
Yeah.
you mean?
Well, a flat earther, it couldn't be nothing alien. It couldn't be a comet
Okay.
because
all
that
right.
doesn't exist in the flat earth. We're covered by a firmament that nothing can penetrate through.
But couldn't be but it could be something up there.
So again, a ball earth, they believe in planets, comets, nebulas, black holes, solar systems. Okay?
Yeah.
That's a ball earth. You can go past the vanadium radiation belt.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? If you have the right gear.
Yeah.
But on a flat plane, a planet, the flat earth,
Yeah.
you're covered by a firmament dome that's frequency, and water is above that. Comets don't exist in water.
So
Energy does.
could it be a submarine?
There you go, acting dumb. I'm trying to ask you something
I know,
serious,
I
and you're
know.
giving me Taco Bell answers. Give me the next question, NORBEEZ, please.
Wait. No, but speaking about that, something came into my mind this weekend.
What, a guy?
That I was gonna ask. Hey.
What came into your mind, NORBEEZ?
You know, the training for NASA. You know, it's always in water. Everybody gets trained in water.
Yeah.
Like, I would think that if, you know, there's like no air, no atmosphere, and water, there's still pressure.
Mm-hmm.
You know, how does that work where you could train inside water, but how can they say training in water is the same way as if you were walking up there in space?
Well, it's because people believe in space. They push that whole propaganda with all those sci-fi movies, all that stuff. So it had us believing as kids, bro. We're gonna hold on to all that. It's truth to us, and no matter what you tell me, I'm gonna believe in the ball Earth and that we're flying around the sun.
You know, it's a trip too that all those people that are candidates to be astronauts, they get paid and trained. They get paid to get trained every single day, whether a mission happens for them or not.
Yeah, their money.
I'm like, that's a lot.
That's
of
money right there
for just getting trained every single day.
You could get money if you got trained. Go ahead, NORBEEZ. Give me the next question, homie. Give me the next question.
All right, let's go.
Quit playing with me. Quit playing with me.
All right, we got Christian Juaregui. How do we protect ourselves from cell towers and all the bad frequencies? Saludos.
I'm gonna be honest with you. And you know what? Before I even give my answer, I want NORBEEZ to give his answer. NORBEEZ, how would you protect yourself from a cell tower or Gwyn tower?
I'm gonna say aluminum foil on the head.
No, no, you wouldn't. That would not protect you, bro.
No.
Mm-mm.
What?
Mm-mm.
I don't know.
You don't know?
I wouldn't say. I could take a guess.
What? What's your guess?
Lead paint.
Okay, oh, that was a good one. That's a good one. Okay, lead paint. But no, because that would you'd actually like hurt yourself, bro, by breathing in all that lead.
According to who?
What do you mean? Lead? You could get lead poison. You could get that. Well, you don't think you can?
No.
No? Why?
How many cases of lead painting poisoning?
Well, it's toxic. It's a foreign object that's gonna
I
be
know
in
that's
your
what
blood.
they say, but
No, but if it actually was in your blood, bro, and it was a big amount of it, like you could keloid, meaning you could grow, your skin could start growing over that amount. It's all gonna go to it's all gonna get magnetized in through your energy, bro. It's gonna find each other and form a little piece of metal.
But that's why I don't get. What if that were true? There would have been like a whole generation of people getting lead poisoning.
Well, maybe
A ton of people.
maybe you're right, bro. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you're right. But I don't know. My answer for that one would be move away.
But you know what? You know why I say that? You know
I
what?
can't say
You know
nothing
why I
else.
say that? Because
What?
they've shown that homes that have lead paint signals can't get through. So if you're living in a house where you get no signal on your phone, it's more than likely your walls are covered in lead paint.
Okay.
It doesn't allow access to. But you know, interestingly enough, I spoke to several people that live in these new buildings, like on the west side.
Yeah.
And they say they're using some sort of material to not allow them to get signals. So they get no signals for their phones in those fancy new apartment buildings that they build.
Oh, really?
And they say the only way they could get any kind of internet or service is if they get Spectrum.
Oh, okay.
That's already built into the building. But they're using some sort of material to keep signals from coming into the building.
That's crazy, bro. I didn't even know that.
Yeah. Because they would complain that they say it's BS. They make it. They rig the building so people can't get signals on their phones.
Oh, okay.
So you forcefully have to buy either Spectrum or just some other form of internet access.
Okay. Thank you for everybody that's barely joining us. We have a good show for you tonight. It's gonna get pretty crazy, so hope you stay tuned.
I have a PhD in bro science.
Get out of here.
Hey. All right, we got OG Two Shank 985 says, does eating certain foods like junk food affect your frequency?
Absolutely it does.
Absolutely. Can we get an example?
So do you know
No.
As long as you know, you should know everything, bro. You should know.
Why would I
you
know
should
everything?
Because you should know everything. Everything that we talked about on this show right here, and even before this show was made, homie, on Rhodium and
Well, no, I like to say if I
Freaky Tales.
If I say it, I'm just gonna say it. But I rather the people get your examples.
Well, of course, but I want to give you the platform too, since this is like practically NORBEEZ Minds. And not Marvelous Minds, and you post shorts of yourself. You know,
what do you mean?
What do you mean?
You're in there.
What are you talking about?
You're
I'm in there. Yeah, right, man. People don't even know me no more. It's all about you. You made the show about you, NORBEEZ.
It's all about you.
Yeah, get out of here. But anyways, you want me to answer? Or you want to give an answer?
No. I will go ahead. Answer.
Okay, because candy is more. The majority of it is not organic. Okay, there's no organic frequency that's not gonna be how do I say, beneficial to your blood cell. Okay, so if you guys know organic stuff that comes from the earth, it's grounded, it creates a certain frequency in your body, which produces an electrolyte, which is good for your body. Okay, raises your pH and all that. But if it's not organic, which most candy is not, you know, a lot of it's made from insects, like what else, I would need to get some candy over here. You know, we should do a whole episode on food, just food.
Yeah.
But anyways, if it's not organic, it's not going to be beneficial to you. You're just eating the weight of the food and whatever materials that it's made out of, which are microplastics and what else? What else do they put in candy? They put a lot of stuff in candy.
They put
You know what? Maybe if the peanut is organic in the Snickers or the M&M. Maybe.
What?
But not the coating of the M&M.
Oh yeah, I heard it. Somebody told me like the coating is like the worst thing out of that whole M&M. Like that's the one thing you're not supposed to like consume.
Yeah.
All
right. Next question.
Let's see. Somebody said Cadillac says Cadillac Candy says ready to listen to homie.
Yeah, appreciate you, Cadillac. Thanks for joining us tonight, homie. Appreciate you.
Carlos from Dallas says, do y'all think that people on ABT should get a job like the rest of us? Ooh,
you want to give your statement? What do you think about that? Do you get ABT?
I wish I did.
Why don't you?
I don't know. I don't know. I should attempt. Now that they're not giving it, it's probably the best time to apply for it. You know what? For me, I mean, it depends. If it's somebody, you know, I've known people, not known them, but I know of people that work for the county and they have EBT cards. I'm like, you guys are making over $4K a year. Why are you guys have EBT cards? Like you're using them like you. How do you guys have it? You guys aren't supposed to be giving it to people that need it. You have a job. You work for the county. You got benefits. You got a pension. How the hell do you have an EBT card? And I'm thinking honestly, there's a lot of people that take advantage of that system. But, you know, for the most part, for the single moms that, you know, are in that unfortunate state where, you know, they got 2 or 3 kids, they can't take care of them. So it's difficult for them to get a regular job. You know, I can definitely be okay with, you know, helping them out with food. It's food. I mean, as far as I know, for food, it's cool. You know, everybody should have the right to be able to get food. You know, that shouldn't be a what do you call it? A luxury. Everybody should have the right to have food. I mean, it's food. What are they gonna do? Sell food? Well, if they sell it, at least they'll make money then. But at the end of the day, it's food. How are you going to deny people food? I mean, money, I get. Cash, I get. But food, no. I don't think anybody should deny anybody food.
Well, here you go. Here's my answer. I think that it's messed up for them to just, and it's not even giving people a fair warning that, hey, we're going to do this, because there's no time limit. Like, they didn't say this in the beginning of the year, did they?
Wait, what?
What was gonna happen?
No.
They just like spontaneous did it with
a lot of these things that they're doing are very spontaneous. Yeah.
Yeah. So everything's like for the shock value of how the masses are gonna react to stuff, which I'm essentially gonna get to. how they're causing a civil unrest. They want you to act out or get the biggest combatants that are or the highest amount of resistors or resistance and within people, like the gangbangers that are going to go out there and react, and or the people that are going to go out there and fill up their carts and walk out the supermarket or whatever. They want those people first. You know, those are the resistance, because everybody else that's just all betas out here, they're not going to do nothing. They're just going to fall into the program of being
Yeah.
programmed. You know, but on the other hand, you're right, NORBEEZ. Nobody should be deprived of food, and for those that need it, should get it. But also, there's a lot of gente, not only gente, because I know a lot of other ethnicities, man, and especially when I used to live out there in Van Nuys, there is, I don't know what they were exactly, but I remember a lot of Romanians being there, and a lot of Muslim women. I don't know what exactly what their ethnicity was, but they were always in the welfare office getting a gang of stuff, stamps, WIC, and they were always complaining about all this stuff. You know what I mean? But there's a lot of people that don't need it, and the reason why I brought them up is because the couple of times that I did go there to get on GR or whatever, when I was, didn't have a job, couldn't get a job because of my tattoos or whatever, I seen these people in there with laptops. I seen a woman walk outside, walk down the street, and get in her Mercedes. I'm not lying. I'm not lying.
I believe you.
They and it's crazy. I was like, damn, man, they're straight like getting paid. Like that's crazy. I didn't think nothing like I think now, but it was just like, damn, I was tripping out. Like, damn, they're getting paid feria, and
It's true, bro. It's true. I mean,
got that.
I saw this one reel where this one guy said, "Yeah, it's crazy. We live in a world where somebody checks their EBT balance on a $1,400 phone."
No,
I'm like,
hey, that's a good one right there. Yeah,
I,
hell
I
yeah.
was like, oh fuck.
Yeah, hey, but that's true. Like I think that, hey, if they want people to work or whatever, the ones that can work, hey, should work. You know what I mean? Like, they should get out there. I mean, the ones that can't work, and maybe they have mental illness, or maybe they're disabled, and maybe you could do something else for them. But for the people that are being enabled by this program, is it's only gonna keep on enabling us, and that we don't gotta do nothing, and I'm gonna wait till the first of the month so I could stock up on my chips, my cookies, my sodas, and then again, look at what the majority of people are stocking up on.
Yeah.
And speaking of parasites, we're eating all this processed food. You know what I mean?
I was going to a Food for Less to get some groceries, and I saw
No, you weren't.
I saw two
Stop
carts.
lying.
I saw
No,
two.
you weren't.
I saw two ladies, two separate ladies
You were the
with
two
their,
ladies.
with their kids, and different carts. Not probably, I'm pretty sure not related, but each of them had two 24 packs of Coke on the bottom of their carts.
Damn.
Both of them had it. I'm like, what the hell? Are they having like a super freaking special? What's going on? And I go in there looking for it, and like, yeah, it's a special. It's like I think it was like $7.99 for the 24 pack.
And you notice how they put everything, bro? Like in the front, when you walk into the market, they have like all the stacks of sodas. You know what I mean? It's sale, or you get 3 for 10, or whatever the heck. It's like,
I
damn,
mean,
they getting us.
no, but you're right. I mean, they're putting all these specials for shit that's just gonna mess us up. I mean, why do you need 48 cans of Coke?
Because you do. Speaking of Coke, there's one right there. Just don't be talking smack.
Oh, they could see it.
There's a Coke right there, huh? That's not a Coke. That's not a Coke. It's it's something to put change
But
in.
I'm thinking like, they have little kids. Those little kids are gonna drink that Coke.
Yeah.
And then they have these chips specials where they sell the big bags for $10.
Mm-hmm.
And each one of those bags are normally almost $6 with tax.
Mm-hmm.
So here they are, they're selling them for $2.50 each. So I'm like, people are buying 4 bags just to get that special. But they're gonna eat those bags in like a day. And then they're gonna go back and buy another 4 bags. So it's crazy that this is what people are buying, because they're putting these specials where it's just like trash food.
Yeah.
Not junk food, trash food. Shout out to JEDI. He says we need universal basic income,
Let's get
5K
some.
each person a month.
Let's get some
Whoa,
shout outs.
I wouldn't mind that.
Let's get some shout outs, NORBEEZ, to all the new ones.
All
in
right,
here.
shout out to No Comments, Mary Lou, AB. I'll say it again, Lisa Duran Carrillo. We got Iron Baby. We got Jesse Hernandez. We got Sal. We got the one and only Ranting with Ramos podcast. We also got La Guita Chica. We got El Boo Boo. I don't know if I said you already, El Boo Boo, but I'm going to say it again because you, El Boo Boo. We also got Two Face Entertainment in the house. We got Desi. We got Guppy AZ. Shout out to all of you guys for coming through. Appreciate it. We also got Chris V. And I'm not sure if I said, but I'm going to say Eileen Barajas.
That's right. Welcome
Jason
in. Welcome in.
All-Star.
Welcome in, everybody. Appreciate you guys being here.
But yeah. But, like I said, that's the crazy that they're putting those things on sale. And meat is getting expensive.
Yeah. Hey, did eggs go down?
Yes.
Remember, eggs were like...
Yeah, they've gone down. They've gone down.
Cool.
I mean, do you buy into that organic brown eggs, or you just buy the regular white eggs?
I don't.
Or do you go straight to the farm and...
I wish we had a farm. When I was out there in Maryland with my brother...
There's a farm out here.
Man.
You ever been to that little farm over here I think it's in Montebello. Right there behind...
What farm?
I want to say it's either on Olympic or Whittier.
A farm?
It's like really far.
There's no farm.
Not really far. Right at the end of Montebello. Like right at the end. Where it's just like all the horse ranches.
Oh, you're talking about on Bluff.
Is it Bluff? I think it might be Bluff.
Right before the bridge.
Yeah, there's like a big park, and then there's actually a little farm. They have a bunch of chickens and goats.
Where?
Yeah, it's over there.
Homie, I'm in Montebello every day.
Apparently, you're not where I'm at.
You're not in Montebello. You're always in West Hollywood
Let me give you
when
a
I
tour.
hit you up.
Let me give you a tour.
Stop it. All right. Go ahead.
all right.
Do we got any more?
Yeah, we got more.
So we go get the story started.
We got more.
People are waiting. People are waiting.
I think you're waiting. All right, let's go. We said government username says, do you feel like time is moving faster?
Hey, you know what? I kind of do, man. I feel like the days go by so fast. I don't know why. Everybody asks me that. Yeah. Everybody asks me that, bro.
Do you feel like you have wasted days and wasted nights?
No, I make sure every day counts. I gotta do something, bro.
Mm.
When we talk, I'm always doing something, am I?
Yeah, you're always doing something. You're always just on your couch, I think, most of the time.
Shut the heck up. You're a damn right. You see the way he is? He's picking on me, man.
Well, you know what? Somebody put it to me like this. You know what?
How did they put it to you?
Time goes as fast as your age. When you're like 1 through 10, it goes 1 to 10 miles per hour.
Really? I'm young.
When you're 10 to 20, it goes about 10 to 20 miles per hour. When you're in your 30, it goes 30 miles per hour. When you're at 40, you're going at 40 miles per hour. When you're at 50, it goes by like you're driving fast. So
my bad, NORBEEZ.
Yeah.
Do you ever watch that dude, Matan?
No.
You know who that is?
No.
He's that youngster, bro, that has his hair all over the place, and he talks with like a Russian accent.
Oh, yeah. I know.
He did an episode with some girl, and I say girl because she's what is she, 26 or something? And he told her, he goes, do you get mad? Like, he always rage baits people.
Oh, yeah.
But he goes, do you get mad because people think you're 60 or something like that? Like, and she's like, oh no, I look young, and I look at my skin, and my skin's going. He goes, no, you look pretty old. Like, you look 60 something or 50 something. And he wasn't lying. That girl looked old. She was a güera, but she didn't age good, or she's not aging good, bro.
Most Caucasian people tend not to. The sun is not their friend. Shout out to Moreno that just joined the chat.
What's up, Moreno? Hey, I was just talking about. Hey, homie, if you could put the name of that burger spot in the chat, it's in your neighborhood, dog, right there on.
Come on, bro. You know it's a Tom's. It's a
no,
Tams.
it's not. Nah, it's when you pass Steven's Steakhouse. You know how Eastern. When you're driving up Eastern, homie,
oh,
by
he's
the
in
Citadel
Kentucky right now.
Huh?
He's in Kentucky right now.
He's not in Kentucky. And you go off to you go off to there's Eastern goes this way, and what's the other street that goes that way?
Left.
Anyways, it's in this shopping
North?
center, man. I can't remember the name.
Which
I want to tell people because
center?
I want people to go there.
Where is the shopping center at?
It's like a little shopping center,
Well,
and I
what's the
forgot the name
streets?
of the street. I forgot the name of the street. I forgot, bro. It's like it's right there, man.
Okay, is there like a building that you remember that everybody would recognize?
Yeah, well, there's buildings, there's
like
motels right there.
Is it
there's
like
all
the
kinds of stuff.
Citadel? The Citadel? Is there like a?
It's kind of by there. Anyways, let's go because I'm gonna dwell on this crap, man. Lucky Boys. Is it Lucky Boys? Damn.
Lucky Boys.
I'm gonna go find out tomorrow.
It's not that
Hey,
one.
but they have a burrito that is called the Unalive burrito. Yeah, and it's a S for that because I can't say the name of it, homie. But it's when you know, and it's called the burrito, homie. And the tortilla is red, and it's a big breakfast burrito, homie. It's like a man's burrito, dog. Like
a NORBEEZ burrito.
nah, you don't NORBEEZ.
Hey.
You eat little Taco Bell tacos, man.
Fred says marvelous. I got my phone fixed. All right.
Who?
Fred. Two-Face Entertainment.
Oh, okay, cool.
Moreno says in Atlantic and Jardín.
Probably.
Well, you know what? Let me look that up so I can see what it is.
Man, come on. Read the next question. I'll look it up.
I'll
look it up.
All right. We got Izzy Contreras that says,
Lucky Boys.
He says, address that fool Chicano to talking masa once again, shaking my head. Does he have your name in his mouth again?
He has everything in his mouth.
Hey.
He has everything in his mouth. And not that I even want to mention this dude's name, but since they're asking about it, this fool is just the biggest cloud chaser of YouTube. He'll talk about people and he'll tag everybody that doesn't like him. And then he'll go give them a shout out and buy their hats that don't like him. So it's ridiculous, you know.
It is very disappointing to see him.
It is
supporting
for a dude that begged me to be on his podcast for a year and a half, and I told him no, and several of his homies from Salinas told me not to deal with them because of so many. There's so many reasons, but anyways, I didn't deal with him, and he decided to get hurt and make a video about me, and that's cute, you know, but. He's just a cloud chaser. He's not, and not that I'm on any level like that, but he's definitely not on anybody's level on YouTube. You know, he's just cloud chasing and doing stories and reactions, and
it's disappointing when you see somebody become just like every other.
No, what sucks, NORBEEZ, is that people get on YouTube and they make a YouTube channel. And they have an agenda that they want to do, right? Like, for instance, mine is education, okay? Mine is education. I've been attacked on YouTube, fine, whatever. I gave responses to that. But I always kept it, and I am keeping it educational. And I just recently started my oldie channel, right?
Yeah.
Or my music channel. Cool. But these dudes start off with, oh, you know, I'm gonna educate the youngsters on how not to go to prison, or I'm gonna educate them on how not to be from a gang, and then they tell a couple of stories, firme, but then they get off into reactions and talking about other channels, and I'm gonna give my 2 cents about this channel, and I'm gonna give my reaction to this channel, and nobody cares about your reaction. You're irrelevant. Like you haven't finished educating yourself. You know what? Shout out to Sonny from Streets Ain't Loyal, to him.
Yeah.
You know, because he's actually going to school. He graduated, and he's always remained in his lane.
He's an actor also.
He's also an actor, you know, but he's always remained in his lane.
Yeah.
He doesn't speak out on nobody for precarious reasons and for being bitter about anything.
Yeah.
He always stays in his lane. He keeps it respectful. He makes sure his chat's respectful. And, you know, he don't do all that stuff. But all these other vatos, they do that. And it's sad, you know what I mean? Like, why don't you, if you're really going to educate, go educate, you know? Bring up a subject about something or whatever. Don't stop talking about these stories and all this.
Aside from what, you know, he says about you, from what I see, you know, he's supporting more gang channels.
Well, yeah, he wants
that. But
what he wants is not the podcaster themselves, but he wants the following of them. He wants them to mention his name, like right here.
Yeah,
mention my name. Aha, I got him. You know what I mean?
That doesn't work when the chat is on your ass.
You know.
Shout out to the chat, always putting people on the spot.
Yeah, don't be a cloud chaser, homie.
But
hey, what's up, Joker?
Shout out to Joker.
My respects, homie.
All right, so
hey, we got a good show. We're gonna get to the meat and potatoes right now.
We got Aldo Hernandez saying, question, you guys think that in the near future the topics you talk about on the show might have consequences when AI, social media monitoring similar to China is implemented?
I think they're, and to be honest with you, I think they're already monitoring us.
Oh yeah.
Already, we're already being flagged.
But the thing is, we don't get monitored by them. We get monitored by our haters.
No, but the algorithm is picking up certain words that we talk about, and we're getting put in a box.
Yeah, but a lot of these jerks are reporting us to YouTube. That's why they keep flagging us.
NORBEEZ, but what we're talking, stay on the subject, homie. We're talking about the AI grabbing what we talk about, such as flat Earth and conspiracy stuff. When you talk about stuff like that or riots in LA, you're gonna get you're pushing a movement.
Yeah,
you're gonna get put in a box, bro, and they're gonna come for you later on and say, "Hey, remember when you said this? Remember when you said this about the president?
Well, yeah,
remember when you were talking about this law? They know who you are. You're tagged already."
You know, it's interesting because I saw this reel where this one guy he recorded when I think either ICE or the feds came to his house.
Yeah.
And he told them, like, what are you guys doing here? Yeah, like, well, we just came here to check up. Did you say such and such about the little hat people? And like, well, what if I did? Well, we just want to make sure, you're not a threat. Well, what do you mean? I'm practicing my freedom of speech. Like, is there a problem with doing that? And like, yeah, well, no, there's no problem you doing that, but we just want to make sure you're not a threat to these people. And like, I can do whatever the F I want. It's my right. And speaking of that, you guys right now, you see that sign? He had a sign on his lawn that says no soliciting. What you guys are doing right now are soliciting me. And if you guys keep soliciting me, I'm going to practice my rights and, get you off my property. Yeah. Because now you are soliciting me. Mm. You have no warrant. You're harassing me and you're soliciting. That gives me the right to practice my rights. Yeah. And pretty much telling them, like, okay, I'm going to go grab my thing and come back out and make sure I kick you guys out. Mm. And then they say, okay, sir, well, we just want to make sure. And then they walked away. Yeah, well, get the fuck out of my property. Mm. And then they left him. But that's because he did that on his, like, Instagram page or his TikTok page. Like, they came after him because he said certain words. Yeah. I thought that was crazy.
All right. Is there any more or there's not?
Oh, yeah.
Dang, how many more are there, homie?
And I thought, you know what? Some just kind of came in.
Shut up, NORBEEZ.
No, that's it.
All right, what did you want to talk about? Let's go for it.
What do you want to talk about? Did you find that place?
Shut up. Hey, you know what? I should have been on the map, on the Google Maps, huh? And looking for it.
No, I think
I'll find it though.
I think Moreno already put it on there. Moreno,
Lucky Boys.
I think that's what Moreno said. Moreno said it's the Mexican burrito at Lucky Guys.
They serve Lucky Guys?
Yeah, he said Lucky Guys.
Lucky Guys.
Yeah, he confirmed it.
Alright. Let me see if it's the spot though, man.
Hey,
maybe it's not. Maybe it's not the spot.
Dang.
Who knows?
He even put the Addy.
Did he?
Yeah, he put the street corners.
Let me see right here.
Well, what did he say? He said it was on
What did he say?
He says on Atlantic and Jardín.
Chales, that's not it. Oh, no, wait. I'm looking up something else. My bad. Hold up. Damn, what if you found it? What if that is it? What if? Where is it at? How do I see the GPS on this?
You go and...
no, that's not it, homie.
That's not it?
No, that's not it.
Moreno,
wait. Is that it? Doesn't look like it.
Shout out to Westside LA.
Oh, man, it's because I have the phone. No, that's not it, homie. That's not it.
Oh, Moreno, that's not it.
That's not it, Moreno. I'll get it right now, homie.
He said that they sell that burrito. He says that they sell that burrito that you named.
That's not it, homie.
Damn.
All right. Okay. You know what? I don't have time to be looking for this stuff right now. I'm on live, and we got 204 people up in here. All right. So what I wanted to get into tonight, actually what I didn't want to get into tonight, is what we're going to talk about right now. And, I believe that neighborhood business, and I don't know if any of you guys are from neighborhoods or what. I know a good handful of you are, but for those that are watching from other states and or any youngsters out here, you can see how grimy and treacherous things get, and manipulative, and that you just got to watch out for everybody. You got to watch out for who your homies are. You got to watch out for who you can trust. You got to watch out for people that say they're your family. You gotta watch out for that. And you gotta you gotta just watch everybody's character, you know. And I'm gonna tell two stories tonight. There's two of them. These two people are related, okay, through family, not blood, but they're related, okay. Both of them are from Lopez Maravilla. Shout out to all the homies from Lopez Maravilla. Um, my respects to you guys. Um, and if anybody knows or seen any of the stories that I tell sometimes when I'm driving, and you guys ask me to tell the story about homeboys, I've told this one before. Um, One of them is about a homie Ghost. Rest in peace. He passed away at East LA College. Okay, Ghost. You want to put up his picture? This is Ghost right here. Um, Ghost, man. Ghost was a Joseph. A good homeboy, man. Ghost was a good homeboy. He had a big life ahead of him. He and not to say it like this because it's kind of bad to say things like this, but he was always down for the neighborhood. He always dressed nice, always. A lot of us, from the 90s, seen veteranos around the neighborhood, and they used to come and school us and stuff like that. They would always pick on us if our shoes weren't clean, if our stuff wasn't nice and creased, if our shirts weren't white, creased down the middle, even our glasses, if they had fingerprints on them, whatever. But if you could see him right here, he's dressed nice, and he had no problem getting women, you know, handsome dude, man. Shout out to Ghost. So Ghost, and there's two, and the reason why I'm bringing this up is because recently somebody was in my inbox and on TikTok, and they decided to leave a drunk message to me, talking smack about some beef or some interaction with their Theo, right, from my neighborhood, and they wanted to get themselves involved in this what you call it, in drama or start drama or whatever, But this person ended up bringing up somebody, and I had to check them, I had to show them who they were, and that person's related to this person right here, Ghost. And it's two ways of life, two guys that were from the same neighborhood, and one later on um got unalived, which is Ghost right here, and his so-called primo, which got busted, came out and tried to get into my neighborhood, and I wasn't having it. um so yeah, Ghost, we're gonna get into Ghost first so you guys could have a good understanding. So Ghost ends up meeting a girl, he's all in love with her and stuff like that, and he's going to East LA College. He's trying to, um, further his education, you know, doing good, man. Still kicked it with the homies and stuff like that. But this girl ended up having another dude on the side, you know, and dude's already doing life for it or whatever. He's from a rival neighborhood. I'm not gonna even give him throw his name out there, but for those the homies that are watching right now, you guys know who it is. Um, she ends up being with this dude, and this girl that he's with. I guess she ends up cruising with that dude and his homies, and the homie Ghost right here sees him, and catches him like, hey, you're cheating on me, whoop de whoop, or whatever, and she's trying to mend things with old boy, right? So one day, and this is when we were young, this is years ago. They his girlfriend wanted to sell like a toy, you know, you guys know what I mean, and this toy um didn't have a pin in it, it didn't work, you know, and I ended up showing Ghost, hey homie, this it doesn't work, you know, they want their money back or whatever for it. So he goes and he gets the money back or whatever, and he ends up carrying that with him. You know, he ends up having it with him or whatever. So later on in life, when he's at school, his girl, they would catch the bus, the Montebello bus, home. So they're waiting at the bus stop, you know, and this girl just wanted to, you know, see who was downer, you know, and this dude ends up, the other dude that she was being with ends up while they're getting on the bus confronting my homeboy right here, you know, and they end up getting into it, you know, and Ghost gets the better of him, you know, puts hands on him. Dude falls, whatever, gets back up, and ends up talking crap and running away. So now they gotta wait for another bus. So as they're waiting for another bus, you know, the other bus pulls up. You know, they pull up every 30 minutes or 20 minutes. I think it's like 20 or 15 minutes. 20 minutes? 15 minutes. The Montebello bus lines. And this is before the parking structure was there. Homeboy ran to his what you call it, his truck, and gets, you know, another toy. Gets a toy. You know, and comes back, and homeboy, you know, tries to defend himself, and his thing doesn't work because it's missing a pin, you know? And homeboy pulls his thing out and unalives him, allegedly. Well, what he got prosecuted for, whatever. And Ghost lost his life that day, you know? He could have been here with us today. He probably would have had some beautiful children. He probably would have had a beautiful family, you know? He left sisters behind. He left a mother behind. He left his aunt, you know, his dad. His dad's from my neighborhood too. And you know, it's sad that happened. You know, his cousin was real close to him, or who he calls his cousin, right? Another dude. Um, he's close to him, and he ends up getting busted. You know, he gets busted, and he gets 3 years because somebody ratted on him from his neighborhood. Okay, and so when he gets out, he's mad. You know, he's mad at the homies from Lopez. He's mad at the homies from Lopez, and you know, they didn't go do nothing for my cousin. And like, how do you know that? How do you know what they did or what they didn't do? You know, and he's talking all kinds of masa around the street. You know, and he ends up hitting me up. You know, and I tell him, you know, hey, you know, just chill. You know, you just got out. You know, enjoy yourself, and there's a time and a place. You know what I mean? So if you guys remember the story I told about what you call it, and bear with me for the story, okay? If you guys remember the story that I told when I went to a party in Pico, my cousin used to invite me to all kinds of parties, right? And we ended up going to a Pico Nuevo party, you know, um, and these vatos ended up being in the same boat as my neighborhood was back then. I'm not gonna get into all that, but they ended up banging on us, and his cousin was there with us, you know, and right there, and they banged on us, right? There's three of us, and I'm the only one that said the neighborhood. This dude is like six something. He didn't say the neighborhood. I expected him to, you know, at least say, you know, Maravilla or whatever. He didn't say nothing. Cool, whatever. He ends up calling his cousin to pick him up, you know, because he didn't want to be there. He was scared to be there. There's too many of these vatos there, and he left me and my primo there at the party. Cool, whatever. We'll stay right there. We were accepted by the homies on Pico Nuevo, um, you know, and it was all good, you know. They showed us love that night, and we could have been gone that night, you know, because there was just too many of them. You know, we were at their house at their party, and it could have went down however they wanted to have it go down. You know what I mean? There's only two of us left, so we got left hanging. And the reason why I'm bringing this story up because this guy decided to leave a message, and he said, hey, youngster, I want to be famous. I was like, okay, I'm gonna make you famous tonight. So I'm gonna make you famous tonight, fool. Um, Let me see what pictures you got right there, bro.
How?
What pictures? Because I
So,
need to see. Can you see? Or can you see them or no? You can't.
not without showing them.
You can't see them. Huh? All right. So the first picture is here. You know what? Oh, you have to pull it up, huh, to show it
Yeah.
real quick. Here, this one. We're gonna start off with this one right here, because you're gonna be famous tonight. So Fat Boy right here. You can pull up the Fat Boy.
Ah.
So this cat right here decides to message me, get all crazy over the drunk, and the reason why I'm showing him right here is so all the homies can see the sympathizer, and what he promotes over there. You know, shout out to you, Gordo. And I told you guys about gangbangers, and and even though we're older now, we're in our 40s. Vatos, he's about my age. He's in his 40s too. He has a family. He has a hyena. He should be worried about them, not be in people's inboxes like a child. Leaving messages when you're drunk. And speaking about other homies, and worried about what other men are doing when you got a family. You know, and especially when you moved out the neighborhood when you were about 16, 17 years old, and never even been over here doing nothing like that. Never been doing nothing like that. Throw gang signs in your room. If you look at his profile, it's funny, Gordy balls. All it is throwing gang signs in a bedroom, in a room. Gang signs, gang signs, gang signs. You need to stop that. You're too old for that. And so he decides to be a sympathizer for this one dude that I'm gonna put on blast, that had no business getting into another neighborhood when he was already from Lopez, and that's frowned upon over here. You don't do that. So anyways, the next one is who he's a sympathizer for is Ghost's cousin, and you could put up the one. Man, you named him, huh?
Mm.
This one.
Hmm.
You're gonna have to find it, huh? Just
Oh.
pull it up, and then you could delete it if it's not the one, or put it back down.
No,
No, the other
no.
one. So this one right here, this is the famous person we're gonna make famous tonight. So he went from Shy Boy from Lopez, called himself Shy Boy from Lopez, and changed his name to Momo from Mariana. So remember, I told him that he couldn't get into Mariana. He had no business. If he wanted to just claim Maravilla, you could do that. And ain't no comment. It's gonna go somewhere right now. You're gonna see. Um, so this dude, he's with his family right here, his wife. I blocked out the little kids except for one little girl right there that he's raised since she was 5 years old, I believe. All right, 5 years old. And these are their kid. The other ones, go to the wife. That's his wife, right? Their kids. Now you can go to the next picture, bro.
This one?
Yeah. So that's the wife, their kids, and the daughter that he's raised, his stepdaughter, since she was 5 years old, right? Now you can go to the next one. Now this is Moses Ojeda, Shy Boy, his stepdaughter slash Haina now, and their kids. Crazy to get your daughter you raise, and that's like your daughter. That's your daughter since you were 5 years old, and to have kids with her when she was 15 years old. And that's where this is going. That's where this is going. Because people want to be disrespectful over the internet, you know, and and now they're all together enjoying themselves. How nasty is that? So sympathizer Gordo approves of this. There's a gang of pictures with them together, and that's dirty for. And that's why tonight's episode is called What do we name it again?
Parasites and Betrayal.
And betrayal. And the reason why we're using betrayal is because this dude was supposed to be a father to that little girl. This dude was supposed to protect that little girl. You know? This dude was supposed to be there for her. You know? Not do that stuff. You could take those down, bro. You know, and protect that little girl. But it makes you wonder, you know, for you guys in relationships, for you guys that have a what you call it, you guys that have a spouse that isn't your child's father, a spouse that a wife that isn't your child's mother, you really gotta be careful who you have around your kids, you know, and how they're looking at them. You know, it sucks. It sucks for that to happen, you know. And yeah, I don't even know what to say, man.
I mean, it's a tough situation,
It's
all
a
right.
it's
But
a
you know,
it's a tough situation.
but like you say, he wanted your attention.
Yeah, you wanted, yeah, and that's, you wanted my attention, man. Like, and 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 I wasn't even wanting to throw anything out there, you know. I'll just let the homies deal with you, you know. But since some of them want to sympathize with you and your circumstances, hey, they could get called out too, homie. Any vato can get it. Any vato can get it out there, you know. And you shouldn't have done that, fool. You know. And don't try to come back and throw my situation, because my situation ain't nothing like that. A man getting lied to or whatever in a one night stand or whatever by her and her family, that has nothing to do with this circumstance, dog. And you can't throw a label or a jacket on me, or no paperwork or nothing on me like that. You knew this little baby. You raised this little girl. You knew she was underage. You had kids with her. The mom even tried to have you dismissed, homie. I'll just say it like that. Probably wondering how I know all that, huh? But yeah, you wanted to be famous, so I wanted to, you know, I want to help you out on your journey, homie. So I hope you're famous, you know. Enjoy throwing up gang, you know, neighborhoods, you know, or your clica, you know. And this ain't no disrespect to none of the homies from Mariana, you know. This isn't accepted in the barrio, point blank, period. And any vato that has a problem with it, handle that, homie. Handle that. Don't be a sympathizer with the vato because you known him for a minute, you know, or you took pictures with him, or now people are gonna call you out. Stand with your morals, you know, and stand your ground. And know when something is wrong, it's wrong. And call a vato out when he's wrong, or else they're never gonna be educated. Some people need to be educated. You know, they don't know what they're doing out here. You know, they're out here making everybody else's lives a wreck, you know? But man, I don't even know what else to say about that, you know? So yeah, you wanted to be famous, and I want to help you make you famous. If you want to do any interviews, you could contact me, like a little message that you left me. You know what I mean?
Well,
You should have said all that at the mall when I was in front of you, not invite me to your son's birthday party. You know, you should have said what you had to say then, not smile at me and say hi. But anyways, go ahead, Norbies. What are you gonna say?
I don't know. I mean, you know, fair. You know, there's the warning for everyone out there. You know, don't look for something, because then you might get it. And this is a perfect example of you could have just stayed in your lane and not actively get somebody's attention, because you know shit comes out.
I'm surprised the what's his name didn't throw nothing out there. He doesn't like him. He doesn't get along with Lucky or Camacho, whatever the hell his name he's going by. But he doesn't like each other. But anyways, enough of that. I just somebody wanted to be famous, so I wanted to help them. Anybody else that wants to be famous out here and get at me through a chat, social media, hey, I'll make you famous. Let me know. It would be better if you talk to me in person, though. I highly recommend that. What else? What else are we gonna talk about?
I think that was the whole topic. You kind of ran through it pretty quickly, so we
You want to take some calls?
yeah, you know what? Boo Boo actually suggested that we take calls. So let me set that up so we could take calls and See who calls in. You never know. Somebody might call in.
Yeah,
All
it's
right. If you're
crazy,
gonna
you know.
call, please for the low guy, make sure you have good connection. You got bars or you're on Wi-Fi, so that way it doesn't drop your call for a lack of connection. All right, guys. Number is up. If you want to give us a call and tap in and ask a question or add to the conversation. With that being said, shout out to Sela Buddha, local from Norwalk. Shout out to Guppy, Smear Gang, Carlos, 10 Flowers, La Guita Chica, Quien Te Importa, Mary Lou. I did. The number's right there, guys.
Is it?
Yeah, it's right there. It's right next to you.
Oh yeah, it is.
Unless they can't see it because
I
it just
got
blends
it.
in.
I got it.
Shout out to Ninja. Shout out to Pues 94M. And here we go. This one's okay. Caller, you are on the Marvelous Minds show. Your name and where are you calling from today or tonight?
Anthony from Ontario.
Shout out to Ontario. You got a question, thought?
Yeah, hey, NORBEEZ, why are you blaming other people's connection for your drop calls? I mean, if it happens to more than one,
For real.
if it happens to more than one person, and it's you, dog, we don't
Bro.
all have that connection.
No, I know for a fact you probably have like what 3-4 bars, or you're on a Wi-Fi right now.
No, tell
Right?
them that you have
I
you
know
haven't
he's on
downloaded
Wi-Fi.
the original app, bro. You're using the bootleg version.
You're on Wi-Fi,
Nah,
right?
when people use Wi-Fi for calls, that's when they don't pay their bill, homie.
Dang.
They gotta go to a Starbucks or a Turkish
Starbucks.
Chicken for something like that.
Yeah, but you know what? I'm actually surprised because you're in Ontario. You guys have like 2 cell towers over there, don't you?
Nah, it's more built up than that.
Crazy.
I'll just play. Aside from that, do you want to add to it, or you got a question for Marvelous here?
Yeah, marvelous. So if you're, a little famous, have some motion, things like that, what is causing you to post these people who a lot of the public doesn't really know or care about, like stuff like that, where they just DM'd you, probably could have brushed it off because I don't know what they say doesn't matter too much, or I don't know, got at them in person or ignored it.
You're
What was said to you that was that
you know what?
important
You're absolutely right, homie. You're absolutely 1,000% right. And the only reason why this has gotten posted is because this has been an ongoing feud for years. For years that's gone on with this dude in the neighborhood and just moving with certain people.
but
And
probably before social media, right?
yeah, before social media, and there's a lot of issues and for me not to see you for I don't know how many years and for you to still act like a child, and then go on the internet and leave me a message and then block me so I can't respond to you or come to me cordially and speak to me like a man. Whether even if it was on the internet, like we could have a civil conversation even if we are enemies. I've done that a gang of times with different vatos from different barrios that we've had altercations back in the day. Whether it was in the county or whether it was out here, and they've shown me full respect on there, and I show them full respect. And I've even ran into dudes that are pure enemies at the mall, homie. When I've gone out there and we've shaken hands afterwards, and we're both with our kids right there, and we had that respect level to be cordial with each other and not disrespect each other like that. But for you to do something like that and leave a message and then go block me so I can't respond and whatever, make a threat, for whatever reason, and the other dude, involving himself, like that's why I say, on here, don't involve yourself in another man's beef. Don't inherit that. Leave that
Hey,
for
but
the
a lot of us ain't from Moravia, and we might have never heard about this story or never knew nothing about it, to be honest.
No, you're right. That's why I do agree with you. But also, this is an educational channel, and the circumstances involving this situation is very important for parents to know that you gotta be careful who you're being with. because this can happen. And I want to show a real example. And since he wants to be famous,
Okay, I see
I'm
that.
going to give him that place, in this textbook.
But where we had to be careful is we're not the same ignorant knucklehead teenagers we were before, and sometimes our enemies now don't have much to lose like we do, and will crash out a lot quicker than we will.
Oh yeah, facts.
Mm.
Facts.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You might
Yeah.
not have to lose what you may have to lose,
Yep.
and could not just to say it makes him harder, but
Mhm.
I mean, if he were to do something stupid and take it that far,
Yeah.
where someone's unalived, and then what if it's not at you, and it's at your kids,
No, yeah, I get you.
it could put the people in danger. Like think about it when you're gangbanging. Like I couldn't even go to the grocery store with my mother without having to worry about something, or with my little sister. And it's same with situations like this. Is now this guy might know how your kids look because of social media, how you're,
Oh no, he knows.
whatever.
He knows who my kids are. There's
Yeah,
more.
but that's
There's
what puts
more.
it in a dangerous situation.
No, but
to
there's
reignite
more to the
something.
story. There's more to the story that I'm not gonna put out there. Like, and if I tell you behind the scenes, you're gonna be like, "Oh, damn, I didn't know that." So I'm just
Yeah.
putting the topping of the cake in there.
So
But
what was said to you that you didn't go slide on this dude, and that's kind of what pissed you
oh,
off?
I'm
Like
not. I don't
nobody.
wanna. I don't wanna talk about that part, bro.
No, I'm
Respectfully.
saying that's what was said to you.
Oh yeah, just derogatory messages, or not even. I mean, one from him and one from somebody else, but still, it's the whole thing that don't call me out my name, and throw a
No, but
jacket
what
on
was
me
said
or
was
whatever.
like you did nothing for ghosts, is what was said to
No,
start
oh
it
no,
up.
no, 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 no. That was between him and his clique. Where he was from. Where he never got out of. He never got out of that neighborhood. And for him, back in the day, the issue with me and him was that you can't get into my neighborhood, homie. And when he ended up meeting this vato, and the dude ended up being with his sister, he decided to jump him in just because he was being with his sister, and that was okay with them, and it wasn't for me. And all the meetings that we
And
had,
your guys' neighborhoods can't make you guys handle it.
well, that's what was. See, there's more. That's what I'm saying. There's more to it, bro. There's more to it. I'm not trying
Yeah,
to throw
yeah,
all that
yeah.
neighborhood pedo out there, but it goes deeper than what everybody knows. The gist of it is the important right here, the cheese that people need to know about. All the other neighborhood shit and all the back drama doesn't matter, and it really doesn't matter to me. Now being the age that I am, and me being on a whole nother level and trying to educate, but what matters is the importance of knowing who you're with, knowing who's around your children, knowing how to conduct yourself around your children, or how to dress, or how to speak, and just knowing if you see somebody looking at your child in the wrong way, hey, you gotta step it up. You gotta be like a hawk out here, and protect your eggs.
Yeah, but a lot of us, we already, all it is like a kind of like an accepting thing and trusting, God or whoever your higher being is when it comes to having baby moms and having kids. Because like you got different baby moms, right?
Yeah.
So you got to trust, because there's nothing you could do, or you might not ever find out if one of these guys they're bringing around is doing something to one of your kids.
But
There's nothing we could do about it.
Look at what I'm saying.
We might not ever know.
What I'm saying, bro, is that if you're in a relationship and say you got kids, I don't know what you got, I'm not gonna ask you. But if you have kids, bro, and I'm saying it's more vulnerable towards women, women that bring a man into their lives as opposed to a man bringing a woman in their life. No man is gonna sit here and worried about a woman and them touching their kids. But every woman is gonna worry about bringing a man into their life. And is he eyeballing once my daughter starts to mature? Is he looking at her like that? And what I'm getting at is, when did that start? When did he have eyes towards this little girl? When did that happen? And if you could stop it right there, and women have a good intuition, of sensing things when you're cheating or whatever, But when you sense something like that, or maybe speaking to your daughter about something that he shouldn't be speaking to her about, or maybe, I'm gonna take your daughter to the store. Like, I never let nobody take my daughters to the store. Heck no. It's just like being overly protective. Be protective with that child. Protect that little girl. Women can't defend themselves with men. You know, they're so vulnerable, bro, and they have to be protected. And a mother, being a single mother, has to be extra protective. She has to be extra on it. And even if she loves the heck out of that vato, she has to question everything, everything. You know, she could love him and say that she trusts him all her life, but once that situation happens, like that happened right there, it's too late. It's too late. You know, it's like, damn, what are you gonna do? And what could you have done to prevent it? And that's why I'm showing this.
All right.
Hey, but I appreciate you, homie. I appreciate you calling and giving your 2 cents. I really respect that, bro.
Definitely, man. Thank you. Appreciate that. Have a good night, man.
All right. Like, good night.
What do you think, NORBEEZ?
I think that was a very long call.
No, but what do you think about, like, how am I wrong for being overprotect? You got to be overprotective as a woman.
No, you're not wrong.
All right.
All right, here we go. Caller, you are on the Marvelous Minds show tonight. Your name and where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Reno, Nevada. This is Angel.
Angel from Reno, Nevada. Shout out to Reno, Nevada.
Shout out Reno. What's up, homie?
What's up, Marvel? This is Thumper.
Hey, what's up, Thumper? How you doing, homie?
Good. Hey, I got a question to ask you.
Simon.
Hey, what's up with you and Lucky? You guys don't get along?
Is he still on? He hung up?
Yeah. He had that bad connection.
It's all right. I'll answer his question.
Well, which one's he talking about?
I think the one from my neighborhood. There's no beef with that dude. He's not right here. He you know, I'm not gonna speak on that fool. He's doing his little YouTube thing. That's cool.
Down, call him back.
Nah.
Okay.
I mean, you know what? In the comments right here, all you guys watching, am I wrong for bringing this up? And if I am, tell me that I am. Because I think, me personally, my opinion, I think it's an important situation, and minus the whatever the messages that I got that sparked the whole thing. I think it's an important conversation to have, and if you guys don't agree with it, then you tell me that it's not, or you know that I shouldn't have brought it up. You know.
Caller, you're on the Marvelous Minds show tonight. If you could turn on your TV and let us know your name and where you're calling from.
How's it going, man? I'm Jose from Bakersfield, California.
Shout out to Bakersfield.
What's up, Jose? How you doing?
I know we lost him too.
Damn, NORBEEZ, why don't you just purchase that, bro? As much as you make, Ubering. They're gonna think I'm hanging up on them.
I'm sure they already do. He hating. Marlon's hating. He's bullying us like he bullies NORBEEZ.
I'm not Don't start that, man.
Hey, how's it going? Marvelous and cut off?
Yeah,
Yes,
my
sir.
bad, homie. You know NORBEEZ. You know how he does it.
Yeah. I have a question. I wanted to ask for your advice, Marv. I wanted to get a placazo in my head, and you said you gave me a lot of knowledge on how, because I like Pancho Villa and Zapata a lot from our culture, but you said, hey, that's like following another man's seed, you know. So you said to put an Aztec Jaina will be firme, right?
Yeah.
Like a badass Aztec Jaina.
Yeah, I mean, you could go with the cultura of a beautiful Aztec princess or something like that, or you could do a character of an Aztec warrior. You know what I mean? But
Like an Aztec warrior, something clean, right?
yeah, just my personal belief, homie, and this is just I don't mean to deter you from what you want to do.
No, yeah, but I appreciate your advice.
Mm-hmm.
So your advice I would really listen to. So yeah.
Yeah, I appreciate you for calling, homie. Thank you.
Come on. So what were you gonna say, Marvel? Is that you're not gonna deteriorate me from what I'm thinking, but what would you do?
No, what I'm saying is that just picture one of your boys, right? If you had a little boy or whatever, and later on, and you teach him everything you know, homie, and he went and got another vato's face on him, it'll kind of like hurt you, you know?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, that's what I liked about you, carnal. That you made me see the bigger picture. I appreciate that, homie, for real.
I appreciate you, homie. Thank you, bro.
Thank you, man.
Yeah. All right. You guys have a good one.
Hey, you too, homie. My respects.
All right. Shout out to Lares, Mary Lou, Mile High, Smile Z, Ninja, Jesse, Kendi Importa, Smear Gang. And shout out to one of Los Angeles world famous photographers.
Oh,
Focus
focus.
LA. Make sure you follow his channel here on YouTube. He gives you the BTS of some fire photo sessions that he does out here. Caller, your name, where you calling from tonight?
Hey, good evening, guys. I'm calling from San Francisco.
How you doing?
Shout
How you
out San
doing, bro?
Francisco, man.
All right. Hey, I have a quick question. What's your opinion on? I'm gonna throw all these out here. I don't know if you want to classify them as the same or separate, but what do you think of brujeria, santeria, witchcraft, voodoo, etc., etc.?
What do you think?
Oh,
of
you
it?
okay? Me? Just me or NORBEEZ? My bad, bro.
Either or, homie.
Okay, you want to answer one of them?
Well,
I'm
I
gonna answer
mean,
them.
for me, it's always whichever one they are. It's always something
Santa
about
Muerte.
energies. It could be either one or, but it's always going to involve energies, and the less that you learn about yourself and your own energies, the more susceptible you are towards somebody sending you those types of energies, which will affect you.
What on the NORBEEZ educator? Get out of here. Where'd you come up with all that
Well,
right
I
now?
want to say this because I've been always throughout my life, practice my own energy, my own from within. And I noticed there was one time where I felt that somebody was attacking me.
What?
I
NORBEEZ got
I
attacked?
felt a very cold, a very cold air on my back.
It
Like,
was that girl that didn't want to give you extra hot sauce,
it
huh?
might have been, but the thing, why I knew I was getting attacked because the person in front of me was feeling it at the exact same time,
Oh, really?
and they couldn't figure out what it was. And next thing I know, I'm fighting it from within with my own energy,
Yeah.
but that person got completely screwed up.
Mhm.
And I was like, oh shit. But that person is a type of person that never focused on your own energy
Mhm.
to strengthen yourself
Yeah.
from being susceptible towards negative energy. And I was luckily able to push it out. But that person in front of me that was getting attacked at the same time, they got pretty screwed up.
Wow. Hey, bro. I'm gonna answer your question, but just to ask you something, do you practice anything? If you don't mind me asking, if you don't gotta answer, if you don't want to.
I'd rather not, dog. But
That's
no,
cool.
I don't practice any of that stuff. But
That's
no,
cool.
I believe in God, and
Okay.
I don't practice any religion. I grew up Catholic because I'm Mexican. But
Okay.
other than that, I just want your opinion on what you think about all that.
Yeah.
If you classify them as all the same, or
Ju-
they're all different, and if you think one is better than the other, so to speak. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Me honestly, I don't like that. I don't like none of that, bro. Only because I feel like it's a lower vibration, and when if you know anything about frequency vibrations and stuff like that, they're portals, and they could be open to some bad stuff, homie, and you manifest that into the reality in your planet or your life or your realm that you're living in, right? I picture life, bro, and it's gonna sound kind of crazy, but kind of like, have you seen the movie Donnie Darko?
No.
Oh wow. Check whenever you got time, homie. Check out that movie Donnie Darko. Donnie Darko's it's a crazy movie, homie. And I want kind of want to tell you, but Donnie Darko, he's a youngster, and he's having a scenario play out in his life where he has to make a decision, and in this decision is playing out. Um, there's this portal that comes out of his chest, and it's guiding him to go a certain way, and in order to follow that portal, or in order to how do I say, manifest this destiny of saving somebody, he has to end himself. He could either save himself in this movie, and the other person will not be here no more, or he could end himself and save that person. you know. But I feel like that with each and every one of us, that something is guiding you. The spirit is guiding you, bro. And some people are being led by bad spirits. They're manifesting a bad reality and giving life to those bad spirits or bad energies, homies, that will end up attacking them.
Marvelous. Let me ask you this,
What?
since we're on that topic now,
Yeah.
because he said he's Catholic.
Uh-huh.
In the Bible, it does certain. I don't even know if they include that one in the regular King James Bible, but there is a Leviticus where they do teach you how to use sacrificial practices to invoke certain environments. In a sense, it's kind of what modern day witchcraft would be.
Yeah.
I mean, do you think that there is definitely a connection between witchcraft and the way you're taught to sacrifice in the Bible?
Yeah, there's a lot of things that I don't agree with, like and this is gonna be controversial too, is the whole Last Supper of eat
Oh,
a piece of me. That's a whole blood sacrifice,
oh,
that's
oh,
going on in the temple.
oh! Wow,
There's
I never saw it that way.
there's
Now that
three
you said
windows
it,
behind him, which will be one of our pyramids, not those ones over there in that bondage, which is Egypt.
mm,
But they're over here where they're doing a sacrificial offering, right? Eat this piece of me, drink my blood,
mm,
right?
yeah,
And I don't believe that's I don't believe that to be true,
mm,
you know.
okay,
And I know they sneak a lot of stuff in the Bible, bro. The
mm,
whole Semiramis and Tammuz,
mm-hmm.
that whole birth
Yeah,
of what they call Isis, which is not even the real Mashiach or Messiah.
yeah,
That's our culture.
mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'm gonna get into a whole nother thing. But hey, yeah, bro,
Hey,
that's what I think, man.
I have a question real quick.
Yes, sir.
But just to clarify what Norby said, no, I said I grew up Catholic. I don't practice any religion, but I do believe in God.
Oh, okay.
But anyway, let me ask you a question, Marv.
Yes.
One is, what do you believe in? Meaning, do you believe that there's a God, a creator, however you want to put it? And also, you talk about what I mentioned being a lower frequency, which I understand what you mean by that. So my question to you is, you understand our people and our indigenous practices as far as, what you would call a curandero, curandera, or, some people may classify them as brujos or brujas,
Mm-hmm.
and, or healers. So what's your take on that? And again, my first question as far as, do you believe in God, or what do you believe in?
Yeah, so I believe in creator. I believe that, like, I don't know if you've ever heard me talk about it, but I believe that a lot of the stuff that has gone down in the scriptures is pertaining to our indigenous practices, the words that they use, and as far as gods or a savior, those are our stories. I don't know if you ever heard me talk about the Ark of the Covenant, about Moses being Meshi, about how we would build a temple around the ark. There's also references to certain what do you call those man, those priests. They were high priests, considered high priests, and in their diaries they talk about on the Mexica migration how we carried our God around, and our God answered all of our what would be essentially a prayer, or our sacrifices, how we we'll read the stars, and yeah, I believe that our original codex have been robbed, stolen, not destroyed like they tell everybody. Oh, they were just destroyed and they were destroyed. Nah, I believe that they got them somewhere. I believe that they have them, bro. That they've taken a lot of our ancient writings and manipulated it and put it together in a book to control the masses.
Yeah, right on. What about brujeria or a curandero or whatever? What do you think
Yeah,
about that?
I don't
You
believe.
mentioned,
Yeah, I don't believe in all that bad energy, bro. I believe that there might be some stuff, like, I mean, not some stuff, but I'm talking about when I talk about the herbal remedies and the stuff that you're told
hmm
to do after a cleansing, or teas to drink, or whatever. Yeah, I believe that that's healing. Again, frequency. Those contain a good amount of high vibration, bro, that our body does need to purify itself.
Mm.
right on. I appreciate, man. I kept you guys on the phone a while, but thank you for the opinion and thoughts.
Hey, my respect.
Caller,
My
let me ask you a
respects, bro.
question before you go. Do you have any relatives in Texas, Southwest Texas, maybe?
Not that I know of.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure. You sound very familiar to me. All right, well, thanks for calling, man. Appreciate you.
Right on, fellas. Good night.
Uh,
Everybody's listening to you beatbox.
shout out to the live chat right now. They're going in right now. Shout out to Tlaloc 510, Smear Gang, Red Cap, Uprock, Smear Gang, Smileys. Oh, here we go. Caller, your name and where you're calling from tonight.
Yo, what's up, man? It's King Mexico.
That's right,
New
King
York.
Mexico. All right, all the way from New York. That's right. Shout
What up,
out
bro?
to you and you got a podcast, right? Or you have a show, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Shout out to
Yeah,
him.
yeah.
And while I'm giving shout outs to him, also shout out to Leo from Movies on Weed. Shout out to him.
Word.
And we lost him.
Man, the story of your life, NORBEEZ. The story of your life.
Hey, guys.
Maybe that's why you don't. But maybe that's why you're single because you dropped her calls. Maybe she was trying to reach you, homie.
You're trying
Hello.
to.
Please state your name after the tone, and Google Voice will try to connect you.
He
Call him
called
back.
it-
Call him back.
This is the Marvelous Mind show.
Call him back. Call him back. Yeah, I appreciate y'all. All you guys still right here. Oh, let him call back.
All right, I'm gonna let him come back.
Apologies, bro. Apologies.
Apologies to King Mexico, man.
Let's take
But
we'll take two more.
We'll take two more
Yeah,
callers.
two more.
All right, here we go. Caller, you're on the Marvelous Mind show tonight. Your name and where you're calling from.
What up, yo? This is the man, the myth, the legend.
Oh, really?
Hey, Danny, what's up, man? Oh, my bad. Marvelous.
What's up? What's up, man? I don't care. You can call me Danny. What's cracking?
Nothing. Just wanted to see what's going on. I wanted to call and contribute to your podcast right here.
Oh, is this bro? My bro?
Is this Tommy?
Yeah, what's up, Julio?
Oh, you sound different, man. You actually sound
I
like
know,
a man.
I sound like
Dang.
You actually
I
sound like a man.
real man.
Yeah, right.
I sound like a real. Actually, I did a little bit of witchcraft tonight, so my voice got deeper.
You're stupid, man. What's going on? Are you building houses or what?
No, man. Building dreams, homes, building dreams.
That's
Fulfilling
right.
them.
That's right.
Firme que wow. What's going on? Ask NORBEEZ a
I wonder-
question. He's been dying to talk to you.
Hey.
He says we don't invite him nowhere. Tommy, tell him.
No, that's not true,
No,
Tommy.
man.
I said he doesn't invite us because he went out with another dude and had lunch somewhere, who knows where, without you or me.
What are you talking about?
Nah. NORBEEZ is always invited. It's just I don't know if he's going to come. From according to these chats, unless it's Taco Bell, I guess he doesn't go. I don't know what's up.
Yeah, for reals.
That's my spot. That's my jam right there, Taco Bell. The healthiest
Like,
fast
you
food
know,
in the
it used to-
country.
like everything else in California, it used to be affordable, but nowadays, shit.
No, I mean, if I compare the prices at Taco Bell, it's still a lot more affordable than everybody else. I mean, Carl's Jr. is like $15 a combo. Jack in the Box is like $11 a combo.
I think you like that movie Demolition Man. That's why you like Taco Bell so
I
much.
do like Demolition Man. That movie was dope.
You like
You
that-
know, that's why you can't go wrong with the In-N-Out. You know, the In-N-Out's a good meal, and it's pretty affordable.
What do
Hey,
you
Danny,
usually order?
Marvelous. When are you gonna have me over there so we can get up on this podcast together and start having people calling in and asking questions? They can get the real answers from me.
You know what? You know what? This week. You know what? Thank you for
No oldie show
telling me
this
that.
week.
No, what
We're
are you
having-
talking
we're
about?
having
You're
Tommy.
doing the oldie
We're
show. You're
Tommy.
getting fired,
We're
and
having-
somebody else from the chat is getting hired.
We're having Tommy
No.
come in.
Yeah, you want to have Tommy
Hey, that's the
watching,
rumors that started.
and he didn't watch Demolition Man.
I didn't watch
He
Demolition.
watched Demolition Men. That's what he watched. That was the Men in Tights version. Yeah, but we'll have lunch this week, bro, with my other brother, and we're gonna do this because I really want people to hear what you got to say, your story in the military, and all the stuff that you learned, all the doorknobs that you polished. I want them to know how you did it.
There we
What
go.
kind of WD-40
I was gonna
you
call
use.
in and I was gonna have a nice conversation, and your ass has to talk about doorknobs and shit.
Now you know what I deal with here, Tommy. Now you know what I deal with.
I really.
He is a 24/7 freaking clown. What's
That's
up?
right, baby. No, but I want them to really.
Hey,
Go ahead.
No. I mean, I think it'll be good. I haven't even met homeboy yet. I think that'd be cool. And see different, people grow up and go in different directions.
Definitely.
I just chose to go the right way. You know what I'm saying?
Shut the hell up. It's crazy because my brother right here became a gay sailor. I became a whatever I became. You know what I mean? For my neighborhood, and my other brother became a biker. Like that's crazy. But
I'm-
hey, that's
It's
cool.
not gonna surprise me if I get up online one day and see on YouTube like those two fucking gay ass cholos that are always like singing and dancing and shit.
I'm gonna.
There's gonna be like the three Stooges and shit. You're gonna be in the background out there all Marvel Losi.
Yeah, Marvel Losi.
Marvel
What the heck? You're gonna give me a new name on here? Don't do that.
Shout out to Lisa.
Hey,
What's
Marvel
up, dude?
Losi. Hey, that's good.
You're stupid.
I like that. You got to use that when you come in.
All right, fool.
I wanna make sure that all the people that are typing into your chat room right here are getting all their questions answered and shit. Because I got to tell you, it took me a while to get online. I need to have like a red phone where I get direct access.
Yeah, you could call my number. What do you mean?
No, on this thing right here. But NORBEEZ,
Oh, yeah,
I'm
yeah.
surprised my phone's been on this long.
I know
Oh,
this guy.
yeah,
Hey,
yeah,
but give me a call tomorrow when you wake up, fool. I gotta ask you a question. You and Jay.
Okay. Have a good night, bro.
All right, man. Have
All
a good
right,
one. Bye.
Bye.
Right. Shout
Man,
out. Tommy, ladies and
He
gentlemen.
clowns me, man. He don't stop. He don't stop.
That's dope. I mean, if you that would be dope having your
That'll
brother
be
over here.
that'll be good. I wasn't even gonna say nothing, but yeah, that'll be cool.
Yeah.
A person that went to military, my life on what I'm doing, and my brother, being a biker.
Caller, you are on the Marvelous Mind Show. If you could turn down your TV and let us know your name and where you're calling from tonight.
Hello, NORBEEZ. This is Luis. I go under 10 Flowers on the chat.
I saw you, 10 Flowers.
Yeah, nice to finally talk to you guys. Yeah, well, I just recently tuned in to this specific episode, but I was wondering, like, I'm kind of an alcoholic, and I wonder if any of you guys have had any addiction issues and how you guys dealt with your addiction issues.
Oh,
It's not for my case. I did. I guess you could say I did become an alcoholic. I was drinking very heavily.
are you for real, Norby?
Yeah.
How come you're barely telling me this right now?
Well, those.
I didn't, bro. I wouldn't even have you drink with me on the oldie show if I knew that.
Well, I mean, I got over. Here.
I apologize.
When
Norby,
I was
for
doing
real.
it, we're talking about a long time ago, though. We're talking about like
still.
when I was like 14, 15, and getting away with it. But for the most part, the way I got rid of it was what's the word? What's that word? It's not the normal. It's not the norm. It's what's that word?
Oh, you would do yoga.
No. What's that word? It's anyway.
What?
Well, it's not something that most people do, and it took a while for me to, because I can't do the whole talking with people and having to deal with people telling me why I shouldn't. I've always been more of an inside type of person, but I took natural remedies.
Oh, okay.
I can't say
I know what you're
I can't
talking
say
about.
the name of it.
They grow from the ground and sometimes from the feces of cows.
Yes. There you go.
Damn, you guys are going deep in that.
But I always went in with the mentality of what I wanted to in a sense correct, or at least correct. I never took it in the sense where I wanted to go on this crazy voyage with it. No, I always took it with the idea where I wanted to get rid of it. I didn't want to do it, and it took some months, but eventually, slowly but surely, I just didn't want it anymore, and it became more of a casual thing for me, where like I didn't need it as much, and I could just take it. If it's there, I could take it, but I won't over consume it anymore. Because before I used to get super loaded, and I mean, till everything was gone. I got kicked out from several bars because of that. But for the most part, but the thing was, I realized that it put me in a lot of danger. There was one time I got so messed up, like because of the way I am, I was really like, I think I lost my wallet, so I couldn't get like the bus. I don't think Uber was around at that time. And I was in downtown trying to get to East Hollywood. So I was like...
West Hollywood, stop lying.
East Hollywood. So I was wondering, what's the fastest way for me to get from downtown to East Hollywood? What do you think the fastest way to get there? Marvelous.
Run like Steven Seagal.
No, but what direction? How would you get from downtown to East Hollywood? What would be the fastest route walking?
Well, where are you at in downtown?
Well, anywhere in downtown, but just downtown to get to East Hollywood.
Why you keep saying east?
Because it's East Hollywood. There's the difference.
Well, I mean, when I think of Hollywood, I don't think of no east or west. I just think of getting to like. When I think of Hollywood, I think of Hollywood and Highland.
Yeah, that
Like
would be
the
Hollywood.
epicenter.
That would be Hollywood. But what would you choose as the fastest route from downtown to
Going down Wilshire.
Going down, that would be your fastest route.
Well, that's because I drive that. You know, when I go look at the cathedrals.
Okay. Let's go. Let's concentrate with driving. What would be the fastest route to get to downtown?
Okay, MapQuest. Come on, get to the point.
All right, the freeway. The freeway is the fastest way. So I walk the freeway.
Dang, homie, you're crazy. You're lucky to be here.
Exactly, because I realized that for me, I was so messed up. I realized that's the fastest way for me to get home. Let me walk along the freeway.
So you're the dude I seen skipping on the 101.
It was the 101 that I was.
I know it was. I seen you.
But again, that was like a moment for me. Like, you know what? This is bad that I'm walking along the freeway. You know, because it's bad. Because I know of a person that got hit on the freeway for doing the exact same thing, and that person did pass away from the impact. So you know. I'm not the guy that goes to other people. Hey, help me.
So this was about substance abuse.
Yeah, it was more.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Come on, NORBEEZ, you're telling us a story about you walking on the freeway, homeboy.
But I just wanted to give a story of when I decided, you know, I really got to stop. I really got to find a way to stop.
That's good. I didn't know that, man. I'm sorry, NORBEEZ, for reals. I really apologize.
No, but that was a long time ago.
No, but still, any substance abuse, to be reminded of that, it's kind of like, dang, man.
I didn't think about that.
It's kind of bad, you know. I know because I was to give you my answer, homie. There's a story that I put out there on when I did the substance abuse episode. I don't know if you seen it, bro.
No, I haven't seen it.
All right,
we got flagged for that one too.
It's on my page. Yeah, I got flagged for that one because we can't say certain things. But yeah, I went through that for since 2002. We want to say 17 years, 18 years of downers. I'll just say that. And it just made me it's ugly, bro, because when you're first starting, it's kind of fun for you. It gives you that I don't give a F about nothing feeling, you know. But once you start getting sick from it, it's not, there's no high no more. It's just like you're just doing it to not get sick. And if anybody knows that feeling about getting sick, it's the ugliest thing in the world. Ugliest thing in the world. You don't even want your clothes on your body, hot sweats. You want to take a shower because shower brings comfort. But the whole time when you are dealing with substances, you're thinking about it 24/7, especially a downer. You're thinking about it, who you're gonna pick up from. You know, is it gonna be good? Is it gonna be bunk? How come they're charging more? And you're looking for the best deal for the best stuff that you could get, and it sucks because your mind is revolving around that. And not only that, what sucks for a person that is going through substance abuse is that if you want to travel somewhere, you can't travel nowhere. And I know you're talking about alcohol, but for other like other stuff, you can't. You got to worry about where you're gonna hide it, where you're gonna put it. You can't fly nowhere with it. You know, are you going to be searched over here? How many or how much can you take with you? You know, you're worried about your family finding it. Do they know that I'm doing it? You don't want your kids to find it. You know, it's a constant thing as opposed to alcohol where you could just go to the store and buy it. But I do hand it to people that do get off of the alcohol part because that comes with so much detrimental stuff that is caused on your body, you know, such as seizures. You know, you guys get cold shakes as well, you know, and you're always thinking about the next drink to release those endorphins, that good feeling, and give you that relax. Because when you don't drink, bro, you feel tension, right? You feel anxiety.
Yeah, I guess we could call it that. Yeah, sure.
Yeah. So I mean, you're always it relaxes you, bro. You know, it takes you back into that dimension, that realm. If you know, when we talk about energy and stuff, it takes you back into that portal where you're just in that place again. Don't you feel that? And not to bring up your personal situation, but I have to. If you are dealing with that, bro, don't you feel that you're just stuck? That you're just in this, and you're doing you want to cry out, bro. Like, you don't want to be like that no more. You can't even remember when it was to be a regular dude because you've been drinking for so long, you know, or doing whatever you do for so long that you feel like, you know, nothing gets you excited, bro. You know?
Right, I understand what you're saying. No, I mean, thankfully I'm not so deep where I'm not excited about certain things because I think I still am.
Yeah.
But it's like I use alcohol more as like a maintenance thing because like I guess it's anxiety. I don't know. I feel like there's like a weird energy around, but I suppose it's anxiety. So, but I understand what you're saying. I get what you're saying though.
Yeah. Are you in a pad where you're just by yourself all the time?
That's the thing. I have like, I mean, I live technically alone, but I have kind of like, I'm in a property where there's other people around, so there's like other energies around. You know what I mean? Like it's not just me by myself.
Yeah.
So.
But what I'm saying is like, where you know how they say an idle mind is a devil's playground?
Yeah.
It's like, that's what I'm trying to ask. Like, are you like, you live alone? You know, you're probably always constantly thinking about, I don't know if you drink beer or you take shots or you like, you know, liquor, or you start off your day with liquor. But when I was going through my substance thing, the first thing I had to do was like pop 4 things. You know, I had to do that early in the morning, and then every 2 hours I would pop 2 or 3, you know, and that went through for all day, you know, and I had to do that so I wouldn't get sick. But I got to the point where I just felt like I'm doing tattoos all day, I'm making all this money, I'm spending so much money on stuff, because when I first started, I didn't have to spend no money. Everybody offered it to me, like, oh, here you go, hey, can I trade you this for this? Can I give you this for that? You know, or I got somebody that'll give you this for, you know, some work or whatever. And it was kind of like that kind of thing, you know. But at the end of it, I was buying stuff, you know, and that's awful, you know, all that money, and for you to be in a room and just feel so alone, you want to cry out to people and say, hey, you know what, can you help me? Can I tell you something, a secret? But then you don't want them to tell anybody of what you're going through. You know, you don't want them to look at you like, oh, this dude's an alcoholic, man, or this dude's like whatever, or he can't be trusted, you know, or whatever the situation might be. You know, you don't want your parents to know, you know, that you're always thinking about that, you know, but it sucks, you know, you feel that you can't go without it. You know, some people feel like they need to go to NA. You know, me personally, I don't feel like that. I don't feel like you need to go with a group of people that need to remind you. And I understand their support. I understand that. But I don't believe in, oh, here, give me a chip. You know, it's my year, you know, anniversary. That you should never have an anniversary or celebrate an anniversary of what you went through. You know, you should completely put it behind you. Completely surround yourself around good people with good energy. Yeah. And keep your mind busy, bro.
Yeah. Well, you know, that was the one thing, too, that I had to separate from my group of friends because all of them were heavy drinkers. So that was just our thing, to just go out and just drink. And I had to separate myself from them. Like,
that's good, NORBEEZ. Congratulations,
and I
man.
did. So that was also one part about hanging out with a lot of people that you know, their whole thing was drinking.
Bro, right now, can I ask you something? How old are you?
Oh, me, I'm 32.
32? You're still young, man. You're still young, and if you say that it hasn't gone to that point yet, don't wait till it does. Don't wait till it gets to that point where you're shaking. And you'll see your hands. Your hands will be shaking, bro. You know? And if you get to the point where you're going to get sick, you know, a seizure is inevitable. It will affect your brain. You know, so right now that you're 32 years young, homie, stop, bro. I don't even know you, and I care about that. I'm sure people in the chat are hearing you talk right now. They don't know who you are, bro. But to hear that is like, dang, man, you got your whole life ahead of you. You know, and I'm sure ain't nobody want to see nothing happen to you, homeboy.
But feel free to ignore the ones that are talking about me.
Be quiet.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Danny. I really appreciate your support, and thank you, NORBEEZ. I appreciate both of you guys.
Hey, reach out anytime, man. Hey, reach out anytime, bro. You know, if you're just chilling, man, and you ain't got nothing to do or whatever, my Instagram, marvelous_tattoos, bro.
Definitely, man. Thank
No,
you.
I already. Oh, sorry, no disrespect for cutting you off. I already hit you up about getting a plug done.
Okay.
That was. I don't know if you remember that. Yeah. Anyway, that was a while ago. But thank you for everything. I appreciate both of you guys.
Hey, no
Same here,
worries,
man.
homie.
Thank you, man.
You have a good
Thank
night,
you
bro.
so much. I'll let you guys do it. You too. Goodbye. Take care.
All right, you too, bro.
God damn, live chat is going in on me. Hey,
Yeah?
shout
I
out
didn't
to the
even- I
live
didn't
chat,
even
man.
read
They're. I was holding in a lot because they're getting very good.
Go ahead, NORBEEZ. You want to give a last thought?
Oh, okay. All
Yeah,
right,
yeah.
guys.
No more.
That's it for the calls. You know what? We got New Jersey back. I mean, King Mexico.
Go ahead.
King Mexico, are you here, man?
Yo, what's up, bro?
What's up, man? Thanks for calling back. You're the last caller.
Yo, I was like, the shit hung up. I'm like, damn, I gotta get on, bro. I gotta share this knowledge after hearing the conversations that we're having tonight. You know, the last guy that just called right now, Marvelous, talking about, history.
Dude, NORBEEZ. I already know, man. Did you hang up?
Nah, I cut off on him.
Why don't you get a professional app?
That is a professional app.
No, it's not.
What's a professional
That's
app?
the demo, homie.
No, it's not.
You haven't even paid for the full version of that, man. I was waiting for Homeboy what he was going to say.
It says, I have the Talkatone Plus. All right, I'm going to give him a call, and then I'm going to tell him he's got to get on some Wi-Fi because I'm 100%
you
sure
don't
that's
talk.
it.
Just let him talk, please.
Oh, he has that Google number.
Smear gang, come beat him up, please.
What the hell?
Hey, thank you, Brother Chosen, for doing that, bro.
La loco.
He needs that, man. All right, just go ahead, NORBEEZ. Give your
All right, King Mexico.
tonight.
Sorry about that. Hey, send me a message on Instagram because I know I follow you. So
Don't even send him a message, homie. You'll probably drop it.
send a message, and we would play that message on the next one.
All right, go ahead.
That being said, that does end the portion of our calls. Thank you to everybody. Thank you to everybody that put in a phone call and put in their 2 cents or their questions.
This guy, Jesse.
Shout out to Truth Hurts for another super chat that says, no agony and ecstasy tonight. Just kidding.
No. Oh, man. I got you for sure.
But we got that in reserve. Okay. Last thoughts. Okay. Here we go. Don't start looking to make problems that you don't need in your life. Like you don't need to go at somebody just because you either want to feel special or you just want to be part of something. Look, being part of this is not being special. Being part of this is just you expressing yourself about thoughts of what's going on within the community, within the world, with our people. Not talking about other people. And that's the one thing that's poisonous. These people are parasites to our community because their whole thing is to just attack other people that just want to keep looking for a reason. They call it they like to say, I threw you an alley oop so we could go back and forth and make content. No, that's bullshit. All you're doing is being a parasite to our community because you're not adding anything to it. You're not participating. If anything, you're making it worse by starting these stupid little beefs that you don't need to be part of, and you're in. And then the hypocrites that say, "Oh, I'm here for the community. I'm here for raza," but here you are supporting channels that are nothing but about gangs that are always really just hurting our community because we don't win in that part. But here you are telling that you're trying to support our community and our raza, but you're talking about people that create violence, that create beefs, that all they want to do is clout chase. And how can you have a show saying that you're here for the raza and you're supporting channels that are only pushing violence and hate towards our community? That being said, it's a great show like always. I'm glad we touched on topics aside from that. People that are that look for trouble, they're gonna get it. And don't look for it. Stay in your lane, mind your business. You don't need to be famous in this kind of way where you're actively, you know, messing with somebody just so you could get their attention. There's better things in life to do than get another man's attention. And live your life. Don't go after people. It's weird. That being said, also, shout out to the live chat as always. Much love to you guys. You guys are getting very good. You guys are getting very creative and good at roasting me and roasting each other. Shout out to our moderators for also shout out to our moderators for always taking care of the chat, making sure it's cool, making sure it's right. Also, shout out to our super chatters that who put in on our super chat, and most importantly, because we have over 200 people watching us right now. Please, for the love of God, hit the like button because that really does help us. Really does help us. And also, if you're not a subscriber yet, please become a subscriber because that also helps this channel grow. That being said, leave a comment on tonight's video, on all our lives that we do. Leave a comment because again, we're trying to grow this channel. Me and Marvelous, we don't got that kind of money where we're paying for views, we're paying for likes. A lot of these channels, they got that kind of money to invest, to buy their views, buy their subscribers. We don't. We count on you guys, and that's really all a real channel should be doing, is counting on their audience. So thank you to everybody that have subscribed, that have hit the like button, and that leave comments because all those things really help the channel grow and get us to put out the message. So shout out to everybody that support us.
Thank you, NORBEEZ Mindz.
Hey,
appreciate you, homie.
That's what I do, baby.
All right. First of all, thank you everybody for joining us tonight. I really appreciate that. Appreciate all your comments, the super chats. Your song will get played. One thing I want to say is my apologies for tonight's episode. If it didn't go as you expected it to go. But this is an educational channel, and we are here to learn from each other, right? And whatever we can learn from other people's mistakes, like you surely seen tonight with Mr. Moses Ojeda. My advice to any clout chasers: don't clout chase me. I'm nobody to clout chase. I'm nobody known on the internet or nothing like that. I simply told my story. And I speak about cultura, biology, health, how to heal yourself from any ailment like Gordo needs. He was recently in the hospital. You have bigger priorities you need to worry about instead of getting drunk and sending me a message. And to the other pendejo right there that thought it was a good idea to, impregnate his stepdaughter, that's not cool either. And I hope you just learn from your mistakes, and my best advice to you is just move away, because you're not welcome in the neighborhood over here. So I don't know if you drive all the way over here just to take pictures or whatever you do. Just move away and educate yourself, and don't do it again. I don't know what to say to you, but what else?
Shout out to Aztec Warrior.
Be vigilant. Be vigilant. Be vigilant about who you have around you. Be vigilant. Who's in your circle? Who's in your home? Who's in your life? Energy doesn't lie. Energy doesn't lie. And just be wary for all you single mothers out there that want to bring a random dude because you think he's cute or fine, or whatever you think about this dude that you barely met on the internet or at the bar or at the club. Be careful, because that person is not only going to be in your life, he's going to be in your children's life too, and you gotta be real careful. I feel everybody should come with a resume. This is who I am, this is what I've done, how many partners you had or whatever. But yeah, just be careful for all you single women out there. The other thing is for even single men out there, be careful, of what women you're being with, their intentions, what their agenda is. You know, sometimes we get taken advantage of. You know, sometimes we get lied to. You know, so just be more aware than you were in your past mistakes. You know, but overall, I appreciate all you guys being right here, rocking with this channel. To all you pod stalkers, you know, those trollos out here that are trolling and watching my channel right now, you know, don't there's no need to make a reaction video. I'm a real life person, and you should really come and speak to me in person. You know, we could have a grown man conversation like, you know, you should be having, where you look a person in his eyes and you really express yourself. You know, we don't express ourselves over social media and you know, have disdain for somebody and make up rumors and stories about them. You know, so shout out to you guys for making your content and cloud chasing and doing your reactions, and that's cute. But you guys should really pay attention to this channel since you're stalking it, and learn from it. You know, whether it be something about your health or something about cultura, or you know, get on the other level, bro. You know, cause all this talking about, you know, making a spread and burpees and talking about other people's barrios and, you know, what they're doing or what they're not doing, or what podcasters are drop out in a PC and which one is active, and you know, and tagging everybody to it. Like that's not gonna help you. It's definitely not gonna help your children. It's not gonna help your wife that you should be teaching. You know, it's not gonna help you grow overall. You know, you're building your home on a weak foundation. You know, and everybody knows you need a strong foundation to raise children in, to protect your wife in, and to just be firm overall. You know, but my respects to all you guys. Thank you, appreciate you guys. If you haven't followed me on TikTok yet, I do OD lives where I do different script for everybody. Marvelous underscore Mindz with a Z. That's the TikTok. If you guys don't know how to get a hold of me for an appointment, it's through Instagram, Marvelous Ink underscore tattoos. And you guys already know the channel. If you haven't became a member yet to watch the oldie show, I highly suggest it. I drop some bangers. And I hope you guys just enjoy more content in the future.
Definitely. With
Thank
that
you.
being said, shout out to Temflar for dropping the $2 and Aztec Warrior dropping that $5, saying saludos to you and NORBEEZ desde Chula Vista. Thank you for that.
Appreciate you.
And that's it. See you guys.